Once upon a time, way up in the night sky, there was a little moon who couldn't sleep. He would look up at the big bright stars and wonder why they were shining so brightly when he was trying to rest. He watched the shooting stars zoom by, leaving sparkling trails in their wake, but all the twinkling just made him feel more wide awake. As the little moon floated through the dark blue expanse of space, he saw fluffy white clouds drifting lazily below him. Some were shaped like bunnies, others looked like friendly faces smiling up at him. But the little moon just sighed and wished he could be as relaxed as the clouds instead of feeling so wired. One night, as the little moon gazed at the starry sky, he noticed a wise old owl perched on a cloud, watching him with her big golden eyes. She had soft feathers and a warm smile, and she seemed to be glowing from inside. The little moon couldn't help but ask her, "How do you stay so calm and peaceful when I feel so restless? How do you sleep at night?" The wise old owl hooted softly and replied, "Oh little moon, it's because I've learned the secret to enjoying the quiet of the night. It's not always easy, but it's worth it because this is when the world feels the most magical." She explained that the first step to sleeping soundly was to stop comparing yourself to the stars. Each of them shines differently, just like each of us has a unique light to share. You don't need to outshine anyone else. You just need to shine your brightest for yourself. The little moon thought about this and realized that he had been trying too hard to be something he wasn't. He wasn't a big, bright star, and he shouldn't try to act like one. He was a glowing orb of light that reflected the sun's rays, and that was enough. Next, the wise old owl told the little moon to stop chasing the clouds. They drift wherever they please, little moon, and sometimes they move faster than we'd like. But that's their journey, not ours. We can't control where they go, just as we can't control the path our lives take. All we can do is make the most of where we are in this moment. The little moon understood this too. He had been watching the clouds change shapes for hours, and it had only made him feel more restless. Instead, he needed to focus on the present moment and appreciate the view from where he was, instead of wishing he were somewhere else. Finally, the wise old owl told the little moon to stop worrying about what was happening on Earth. The people there have their own worries and problems to solve, she said. It's not our job to fix everything. All we can do is shine our light on them and hope it brings them some comfort. The little moon had been watching the humans below him, and he knew the owl was right. They had big dreams and plans during the day, but at night they needed the moon and the stars to guide them. He realized that his light could bring comfort and safety to the people on Earth, and that made him feel important and happy. After hearing these wise words from the old owl, the little moon felt a sense of calm wash over him. For the first time in a long time, he didn't feel the need to chase the clouds or compare himself to the stars. He simply basked in the quiet beauty of the night sky and enjoyed the feeling of floating peacefully through space. From that night on, the little moon slept soundly while the other celestial bodies twinkled above him. He no longer felt anxious or restless. Instead, he found joy in the simple act of being present in the moment and letting the universe unfold around him. The little moon loved watching the world below him as he drifted to sleep. He saw the children snuggled in their beds, their faces turned up to him as if whispering their dreams and nighttime wishes. In return, he beamed down his soft, gentle light, enveloping them in a warm embrace. As the seasons changed on Earth, so did the little moon's perspective. In the summer, he marveled at the fireflies blinking their tiny lights in unison, painting the night with a mesmerizing display. In the fall, he watched with delight as the leaves blazed in hues of orange, red, and gold before falling to the ground like confetti. And in the winter, he found beauty in the blanket of snow that covered everything in a pristine white, making the world feel fresh and new. Through it all, the little moon continued to grow in wisdom and serenity. He learned that true peace didn't come from comparing himself to others, chasing fleeting things, or trying to control everything around him. Instead, it came from accepting himself for who he was, embracing the present moment, and finding joy in the journey. One evening, as the little moon was basking in the tranquility of the night sky, he heard a familiar hoot. It was the wise old owl, and she was as radiant as ever. "Little moon," she said, her voice echoing with warmth, "you have become a beacon of calmness in this night sky. You have embraced the quiet and found your inner peace. You are now ready to share your light with the world." The little moon glowed with happiness as he realized he had finally learned the secret to sleeping at night. He had become a source of comfort and tranquility for the people on Earth, and that filled him with a deep sense of purpose and satisfaction. From that day forward, the little moon continued to shine his gentle light on the world, bringing peace and serenity to all who looked up at the night sky. He became known throughout the universe as the little moon who could sleep, a shining example of how even the smallest light can bring comfort and joy to the world. And so the little moon, once troubled by his inability to sleep, now found solace and joy in the peaceful quiet of the night, content in the knowledge that his gentle light was guiding and comforting those below him in their time of need. The end. Thank you for listening to this story about the little moon who couldn't sleep. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to show your support. Your encouragement means everything to us. Now close your eyes, little dreamer, and may the gentle light of the moon guide you into a peaceful sleep. Dream sweet dreams until we meet again.